Hilarious moments in sports you won't regret watching. Look at this. Diogo Jota scored a goal in the dying moments of Tottenham Spurs versus Liverpool in the Premier League. The Klopp celebration is hilarious and unbelievable. To celebrate the goal, he dashed across the touchline. A hamstring strain during his run forced him to walk back on his hand as support for his leg. It's amusing that the coach is experiencing hamstring strain. In a classic case of, wait, what just happened? Steph Curry slipped during a dunk attempt during the Golden State Warriors versus Lakers game. The ball was passed to Curry, who raced towards the opponent's court to slam it after a pass was intercepted. He slipped as he attempted to dunk, setting off a comical scene. When they received the ball back, it was passed on to him, and he attempted and missed another three-point shot. The Richarlison goal celebration is just another amusing moment on the list. The Tottenham Spurs and Fulham are playing. He scored a goal. He was unaware that it was offside. He removed his shirt as he went on for his goal celebration. Then, for the goal that was disallowed, he was called back and received a yellow card for the shirt he pulled off. That is ridiculous. Here's another entertaining and unconventional moment in a tennis match. Tsonga and Pair's impromptu game of foot tennis must have been a sight to see. The fact that Tsonga managed to kick the ball and win the point while falling adds an extra layer of excitement to the already amusing situation. It just goes to show that sometimes, in the heat of competition, athletes can come up with creative and unexpected ways to keep the game going. Tennis fans must have had a good laugh watching that unique exchange on the court while trying to kick their way into victory. In the Bundesliga match between Hannover and Bayer Leverkusen, the entire field was covered in snow. The goalie for Hannover kicked a long ball across the field and it landed near one of his teammates. He then dribbled past the goalkeeper of the opposition and played a shot that went toward the goalpost. Because of the pitch's characteristics, balls slide towards the goal line in the snow, only to hit the brakes like it's late for a date, as the Leverkusen defender went ahead and took it out of danger. The snowy shenanigans sure added a touch of comedy to the game, with players scrambling to deal with Mother Nature's unexpected assist. Hurdler Infinite Tucker wins the 400-meter hurdles race by diving across the finish line. Tucker and teammate Robert Grant were running side by side as the championship race came to a close after overcoming all the obstacles. Tucker jumped with his arms extended and defeated Grant with a narrow margin once the finish line was sufficiently close. Despite falling to the ground, the New Yorker's last-second leap won him a gold medal. It's like watching a real-life action movie unfold on the track. Who needs a cape when you've got the power of the dive? Infinite Tucker, the hurdling hero we never knew we needed. He literally goes full Superman mode. A Champions League encounter between Chelsea of the Premier League and Ajax of the Netherlands. After intercepting a ball, Zuma went on a brilliant solo run. He dribbled past numerous opponents to reach the opponent's goal, where he performed a leg over and fired a shot that went over the bar. The Chelsea manager, Lampard's chuckles morphed into a wild cackle of disbelief. Lampard's reaction was a delightful blend of, "What just happened?" and "I can't believe my eyes." A remarkable and humorous occasion occurred during a match between Argentina and England when a rugby player's shorts were inadvertently pulled down while they were sprinting towards the try line, revealing his bare buttocks. Despite the embarrassing moment, they were still able to score the try. After scoring a goal in a 2018 World Cup match between Belgium and England, the Belgian players celebrated. However, when Michy Batshuayi decided to demonstrate his shooting prowess during the festivities, things took a humorous turn. Unfortunately, the ball whizzed off his face with a force, making his attempt dramatically backfire. In an instant, poor Batshuayi went from euphoria to agony, clenching his broken face in shock. Everyone was in stitches during this hilarious scene, adding a touch of comedic relief to the intense match. In the epic showdown between Isner and Rubin, the second set was reaching its climax when disaster struck for Isner. As soon as the ball approached Rubin's court, Isner returned a stroke from the ladder. But lo and behold, Rubin's trusty sneaker decided it was time to retire and split apart right then and there, and found himself stuck in a hilarious predicament. Despite the unexpected setback, Isner couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of the situation. IShowSpeed's miss of an open goal in the charity match is another amusing moment. For whatever reason, IShowSpeed was unable to score from an empty net. At one point in the match, Eden Hazard turned back the clock with some skillful dribbling and launched a fast-forward move that passed through multiple defenders. After that, the Belgian squared the ball to IShowSpeed, who just needed to steady himself to touch it in. However, the YouTuber mispronounced a few words and missed the ball entirely. Unbelievable moments for Hazard and the supporters. Our next spot on the list, that moment in the Watford vs Leicester City match, was truly unbelievable, like a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. In a bizarre turn of events, Manuel Almunia's heroics in goal, denying Knockaert's penalty and then leading the counterattack that resulted in Deeney's goal. It was like watching a slapstick comedy unfold on the pitch, with twists and turns that left everyone in stitches. During a rugby game, in an attempt to impede play, a streaker took it upon themselves to crash the party, sprinting onto the field and trying to steal the spotlight and maybe the ball, attempting to join in on the action. In a Bundesliga game between Mainz and Bayer Leverkusen, Granit Xhaka's fake injury celebration deceived the entire Bayer Leverkusen bench, including manager Xabi Alonso. Xhaka scored a spectacular goal and then played up a faux injury by holding his hamstring to trick the manager, teammates, and medical staff before turning it into a celebration. The manager and the players both laughed at that. Our number 15 spot on the list, when a batter tries to hit a ball that has been thrown towards him in a cricket match. After the impact, he screamed, "Oh no!" with a comical expression that made the stadium laugh. A sprinter was about to win an 800-meter race when an odd incident happened. A pole vaulter next to the racetrack tossed something on the track, entangling the racer's leg and causing him to slow down. As a result, the sprinter ended up winning the race from third place, allowing others to swoop in and steal the spotlight of the race. Darwin Núñez miss against Liverpool in the Europa League game against Toulouse. It was a scene straight out of a slapstick comedy in the Europa League match between Liverpool and Toulouse, as Darwin Núñez missed a goal after tiptoeing past defenders and the goalkeeper with finesse, hitting the goalpost pole, missing an open net goal. Just like a commentator would say, after doing the hard part right, he got the finish all wrong. LeBron grabbed the ball during a basketball game between the Oklahoma and the Cleveland Cavaliers, sprinting for the opposing court net to dunk it, only to get a failed dunk attempt. After missing his shot, he smoothly transitioned into a comical slide on the floor, trying to sell a foul in a hilarious display of sportsmanship that had fans roaring with laughter. The game between Groningen and Ajax took an unexpected turn towards comedy when goalkeeper Andre Onana attempted to outsmart a pressing player with some fancy footwork. But his overconfidence proved to be his downfall as he lost possession, allowing the player to snatch the ball and score, giving Groningen a hilarious 1-0 lead that had fans laughing at the absurdity of the situation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting sports content, smash the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below.